This is Michael Thompson again, and in the previous video we were talking about the system, which is a really small company which has a stamping process, a painting process. Yeah, it's all what you see, and the system was holding an entity here with some arrivals, and then you were not letting this into getting more than one order at the same time. So yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, I would like to draw this thing here in order to let me see, send it back. Yeah, this is this actually would be like the factory. Yeah, the stamping process and the painting process. The other things are logical processes and logical items. So now what I would like to do is define some variables in order to chart different things. And the first thing I want to see is when the system, this orange area, has something and when it's free. For that, I'm using a histogram. Well, I don't currently like histograms at all, but well, let's use it this way now. So when you use these sort of things, well, we must be accustomed to use the expression builder. Sometimes you will not be able to do anything special with it, but this thing here allows you to create any logical expression of anything you have created in your current model. So for example, if I want to know, remember that here we will create this variable which is system free, which with an initial value of 0, and we want to chart this now. Okay, in other words, we want to see when in a chart, when my system is taking an order, a stealing order, which is, yeah, entity type we are taking, and when it's not, when it's free or idle. So for that we are having a, yeah, expression builder, variable, current value, system free, number of cells, well, 100. Why not? Oh yeah, something like this. So now if we run this now, we will have to be able, yeah, there we go. But I don't know why we cannot use this. So apparently the histogram is not the best way of doing this. So let's use a data series. Yeah, probably here we have the time, as always, and the name series one, no, is occupied, and the expression, of course, we will go to the expression builder. We are talking about a variable, the current value of the system free variable. Yeah, here we have time, and everything apart from that seems nice. So now let's try this now. Yeah, there we go. Now the thing is that this axe is moving around, and I don't want that. Let me check. How can I make that bigger? Legend areas. Yeah. Let's do it like this, for example. Yeah. I know this is huge. This is super big, but you know, trial and error, big boys. So there we go. Well, this is super simple. Okay. Now what we can do. Oh yeah, the system now is finishing after, yeah, after 8 hours. Yeah. So if we are creating, for example, more replications, we may have a much more interesting data here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Check when the machine is, when our system is full or idle. And again, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so we are starting a new day. Yep. And we have set, as you can check here down, 10 replications, and then we may be more able to get the data from the reports. So now it's the third of 10 replications, and as I don't want to stop, we can press this button here, this fast forwarding, so that you see, yeah, it runs all the simulations at the, yeah, like in a fast way. So yeah, we want to see the results. Oh, I don't know why my computer is asking for something that it seems not to be installed. Cancel, and problem solved. Okay, so here now we can just see different things. We have like a really simple average report, which it say, hey, you did 10 replications. The value adding time is about this. Check that the value adding time, sorry, is the sum of, yeah, the value adding time is the sum of this plus this, because both of the processes here, both processes here are value adding time. Okay, let's go back to the chart, sorry, to the report. We were here, yeah. So that's why we only have the value adding time, the minimum average, the maximum average, the minimum value, the maximum value. So this may be super interesting. What's the waiting time on the hold, the number in, the average of the number in, the average of the number out, and obviously the working process, the average of the working process, still orders. And last, we have, yeah, the queues. Of course, if you have any question or doubt of everything we are speaking here, do not hesitate to contact me, because yeah, obviously I'm not the best doing this. I'm just trying to give people another insight of how to do this. If we then go to category by replication, we will be able to check how is the exact value of each replication. Yeah, so replication 1, replication 10, then 2, yeah, 2, then 3, yeah, it's really up to 9. It's really interesting. In order to see how does this work, we're going to create another process. Yeah. So I need some room here. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now let's suppose that we have stamping, painting, but we may also have something like, I don't know, like a preparing activity. Why not? We're a bad company, we don't have SMED or something like that. So we need some preparation activities between the painting and the stamping. So what we are doing now is creating a new process, which is going to be called cleaning. This is the cleaning activity, and the cleaning activity is going between these two activities, between the stamping and the painting. I also want to make a big number here. So yeah, so the cleaning is a non-value adding, yeah, it's a non-value adding activity. It's measured in minutes, and 1 second we're using a normal distribution. It's 10 minutes and 3 minutes of a standard deviation. yeah, I don't want to change anything apart from this. So let's see. Nothing is changing, as you can realize. The only thing we are doing is making a larger, uh, yeah, increasing the time we need to to get a piece or an order from here to here. We are increasing that time. Yeah. So this is the way you can make trial and errors. If you now, let's run all the simulations with the fast forward button, and we see here we are able to see that, for example, from the total time, yeah, the average total time, the non-valuating time is about, well, 10 out of 189 minutes. This would be the similar to the, I will say, this would be the lead time, the lead time. And here, if you check this, the sum of all these will be this. So the value adding time are the painting and steeling process, which is about 76.6 plus 10.74 plus 102.37, 102.37, yeah, that is about 189.7. That's the way you can check what a report exactly does. Be aware that we have defined, yeah, sorry, yeah, be aware that we have defined that the cleaning process was taking about 10 minutes with a standard deviation of 3 minutes. And here you can see that, well, the average non-value adding time is about 10.7 minutes, which is a bit higher than what we have defined. Probably if we, instead of setting up 10 replications, we get 100 replications, we will get another value. Let's check it now. 10.7 current non-value adding time. So let's see. Okay, 100 replications done. Yeah. Now the non-value adding time is just the average. It's 10.05. This makes sense because it's the average time we have been defining. And once again, well, this total time, this lead time here is the sum of those 3 times. Once again, we can check the category by replication, but check that they are 140 pages of, well, data. That's why in another tutorial I will show you how to extract the data you want and put it in an Excel file. This is really helpful when you are trying to make a chart of different replications and different average times of each replication if you are increasing something by replication. So I think this is quite enough for the video now. So I like you enjoy it, and hopefully if you have any doubt, any question, any comment, please do not hesitate to contact me. Many thanks.